Here. Oh, you go back. Stop. No. Hang on a second. Are we live? Or is it Memorex? Yo! Alright, we're live, I think. I believe we are live. Alright, chat will tell me when we're live or not. It says we're live. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Alright, we got a brand new tractor today. We got to get it started. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And yeah. Oh good lord. Hang on a second. Let me get my microphone set up. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me check one thing over here. Oh good lord. Is that working? Hang on a second. Connecting the software, go live. Yeah, well, hang on a second. It says I am live. Or am I not live? God, I hate this. This is so confusing. I don't know. This makes no sense to me. Turn on. I don't know. Hang on a second, guys. Alright, hang on a second. Are we live? I don't know. We may be, we may not be. Hang on a second. There's no viewers, analytics, stream health. There's no data, stream settings. Shoot, I don't know. Why are you just giving me crud? All right, come here. Let's go to there. And then go to there. And go there. All right, come here. Let's go to there. All right, that's working. All right, whatever. This is so confusing to me, and it's so new. Setting up the buttons to go live on YouTube is way different than Twitch. I eventually will get used to it. Maybe one day, maybe not. Who knows? All right, boop, 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 boop. All right, there we go. We got everything going. We're off and running. And yeah. All right, let's get this. Oh, wait, hang on a second. We need to see what we're doing. All right, let's get this bad boy back to the house. And then we'll finish up the contracts that we were working on today. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I've been sick for the last couple of days. My voice is starting to come back. Still feeling a little bit under the weather, but we'll manage to get through this. I did get this new Lance Bulldog. I do like it. I think it's a cool piece of machinery. And we're off and running. All right, not here, but the next place is the place that we want to turn at. All right, here we go. Hang on, Louis. We'll get this into the farmyard. And we'll park this here for right now. All right, let's go across the street and we'll pick up, excuse me, the contracts that we were working on. I think we have one more field that we have to harvest. Guys, let me know how the sound is. Let me know if the music's too loud, not loud enough. I had to switch settings from one computer to the other computer again, and yeah, it can be a little frustrating trying to get everything dialed in. It looks like we've gotten everything done on this field. It does appear that way. All right, let's pipe in, and we should have one more field over yonder. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going over to field 37, it looks like. Yo. Hang on a second. Yo. Excuse me. All right. Oh man. Can I squeeze through here? I think we can squeeze through. Yeah, it's tight, but we can get there. How am I supposed to get to that field over there? To the other side, maybe? I don't want to go through this cotton here. Guy that owns that field probably not going to be too happy with me if I do. Alright, so let's try going through here. Ah, okay, I see the road. Why is this bush here? Random place for a bush. You think they would have knocked that down. Excuse me. Alright, alright, let's do the best we can with what we got. Alright, lower it, turn it on. It was lowered. Now it's lowered and turned on. Hey, Gamer for Life, how we doing today? How's the sound? Does the sound good, bad, or indifferent? Let me know, please. I had to move stuff from one computer to the other again because of I had to go to my old computer because of the DLC, but now I'm back on my regular rig again, and moving things around can be a little problematic. Excuse me. Still feeling a little bit under the weather, but we're getting through it. Can you hear me, Gamer for Life? Or is it not coming through? I'm still getting used to trying to set up YouTube live streams is so much different than Twitch. Twitch is so much easier. You just hit a button. YouTube it's all good. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate that. YouTube live streaming is like you have to hit a couple of different buttons on a couple of different areas, and yeah, it's a bit weirdish. I think I'll eventually get used to it. Hey, Desert Ox, how we doing, man? Hope you're having a fantastic week. Did you guys get a chance to see the video I dropped this morning on my breakdown on Jab's honest opinions of the farm production pack? I noticed that some of the things I talked about they did fix in the hot fix today. Some of the things haven't been fixed. So yeah, you know, it's a thing. I don't know what they're gonna do, but it's a thing. What do you guys think of this music? You guys like this music? You hadn't seen it yet? I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, Gamer for Life. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I actually, man, can I say this? I did a kind of professional looking video and did a good. It was the first time doing a video the way I did it. It took me a while. You're still not 100% sold on to get the DLC, but I would love to tail end FS22 again. We'll wait. Hey Moss, my job was just to tell you guys what I thought was in there, right? And I did. I broke it down, the good, the bad, the indifferent, right? Some of the things that I was unhappy about, and you know, if you want my, all right, who wants Jab's opinion on this? If you want to know how I really feel about this, and if I was Grand Poobah of communications with giants, put a 1 in chat. If you don't care, put 2 in chat. Right, here's your chance to vote. Because I'm not afraid to speak my mind on this. And I actually had a conversation with a couple of people about this. I got 1-1. All right, if we get 2 1s in here, majority rules. All right, I got 2 1s. All right, here's how I honestly feel about this. Holy cow. What is going on with my webcam? I know you guys don't want to hear about my webcam, right? I'll fix it later. Excuse me. Here's how I feel about it, all right? Giants published this. I still don't like the fact that they give the farm sim guys versions that they didn't have working washer sugar beets cuts so that you could sell it. All right, hang on a second. I'll cover that in just a second, Moss. All right, so here's what it boils down to. Giants published this deal, right? And from my understanding, they came to Giants and said, hey, we got an idea. And Giants says, yeah, we're on board. We'll publish this for you. And then we'll split the, you know, we'll take the publishing deals and you get whatever the contract says, right? So Giants basically vouched for DMI. Well, I feel like Giants didn't do their due diligence to make sure that the system was in an acceptable range before they even announced that they were going to be doing something, right? I feel that they should have made sure that the product was at their standards of expectations, and if it didn't, then they shouldn't have told us, right? They should have pushed it back. Now, as far as and I think Giants needs to come out and say, hey, we made a mistake. We're sorry. We promise, you know, we will promise to put some programs in place to make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen again, right? However, that involves communications, and Giants isn't very good at communicating stuff. So if I was in charge of Giants, I would come out and say, hey, there was communication issues, you know, whatever, right? Not make up, but basically paint the picture of there was a communication issues, unfortunate, you know, and this is not how we do things. And, you know, starting forward, we're going to put these programs in place to, you know, a blue one, to basically, you know, to move forward, to acknowledge they made a mistake and say that, you know, this is unacceptable. In the future, we will try to do better, right? I think that's what they should do. Will they do it or not? It's a different story. All right, now what Moss said about not being fair to content creators, giving us something that is in a poor state, and then have us try to present it in a positive light. Yes, I agree with you. Content creators should not be put into that situation. And it's a difficult place for a content creator to be in. All right. I hope that there's enough backlash that Giants makes. Oh, good Lord. I'm driving all over the place except for where I need to go. There's where I'm looking for. That it doesn't happen again in the future. Will it happen again in the future? God, I hope not. But on the other hand, for all the DLCs that I've done for Giants, this is the first one that was that was in this state. So I want to say that this is the exception to the rule instead of the norm. Should have noticed it wasn't working before sending it to you. And no, I agree with you, Moss. There should have been. And not only that, I'll tell you another thing that should have been, right? There should have been a Discord that we could have went into for the guys that had early access to be able to contact, you know, leave messages to DMI and say, hey, I noticed this. Is this a bug or a feature, right? Because we're kind of guessing, you know? So that would have been something nice to have in the future too. Hey, Blue One, how we doing? Where are you from, sir or ma'am? And welcome to the community. Welcome to the show. The biggest thing is I hope that Giants learns from the experience and they move forward, and it makes it a better system for everybody involved in the future. That's what I'm hoping for. Is there any guarantee I get it? No, but I can always hope. I'm digging this. I'm digging this soundtrack, though. I don't know how you. It's not like super upbeat, but it's not like down either. I don't know how you classify it, but I do like it. You're from Texas. Hey, we allow Texans in here. It's all good. Hey guys, don't forget to tickle the little thumbs up button. And hey, if you don't mind, you know, hit the little heart button too there. There's just a little button here. Right? There's these things. Right? My understanding is those don't cost you anything. Go ahead and hit them every now and then. You need to get back to the farm. Been driving trains all day today. Ah. What game are you playing, Moss? That you've been driving trains all day? Do, 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 do. My friends are trying to get me into playing Albion online with them. The European server just opened for free to play players either yesterday or today. And I'm like, no, I have a life. I don't have time for that. Sim World 4? Oh yeah, that is an expensive hobby. That's right up there with Flight Simulator. I've heard horror stories of the amount of money that you can sink into that game. I've had a couple of the guys that are just like, oh, you should stream this. And when I looked at the prices, I was just like, I can't afford that. It's like iRacing. I can't afford that either. Oh yeah, they definitely can hurt your bank account. Hey Benji, how we doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the stream. All right. Is it okay for me to fanboy for a moment? Can I fanboy for a moment and you guys not take it the wrong way? Can I tell you something that happened this morning that just made my week? Spit it out. Oh, come on. One of you guys can say yes. That way I can blame you for, I'd be like, oh, well, he said it was okay. We can always blame it on Cromwell, right? All right. Yo. Go for it? All right, I'm gonna go for it. All right, so so let me say this, right? I have friends that have cool jobs, right? You know, we all have friends that have cool jobs and we're friends. And we're friends first instead of, you know, recognizing what the jobs are, right? So I'll give you an example, right? I got a friend that owns a pizzeria, right? I got a friend that owns a pizzeria, but I don't know him as, you know, the successful pizza guy maker. I just know him as the old man, right? Like Kermit, right? Kermit's a good friend of mine, but he happens to have a cool job. Right, you know, works for a cane company. Well, when it comes to my streaming friends, I have streaming friends that, you know what, I never expect any of my streaming friends to ever come to any of my live streams or watch any of my videos, right? They're busy people. You know, we talk, get together, we talk every now and then, hang out, stuff like that. Well, this morning, DJ posted, you know, a comment in my DLC video, and man, it made my day to think that, you know, someone as successful as he is in YouTube, that is busy, took 10 minutes out of his day to watch a video that I made and left a comment. Man, it made my week. I know it sounds silly, right? But I just thought it was cool and I wanted to share with you guys. Hey, we're making money now. Now I may have to go leave a comment in one of his videos. Oh, maybe he baited me. Now, I always take the blame for my own actions, Desert Ox. Right? I always, I learned a long time ago, a man is only as good as his word. You got to stand in your convictions. When you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Right? And when you're wrong, you accept the consequences that go with it. Right? My grandpa used to say, if you're not willing to do the time, then don't do the crime. Now, the funny thing is, growing up, my mom always knew when it was time to up the punishment for something, because she would be like, well, why did you do it? And I was just like, it was worth it. I knew what the punishment was going to be, but having a good time was worth the punishment. That's when she knew it was time to up the bar. Because my mom was the type of person that says, if you do this, this is what's going to happen. So I always pretty much knew what my punishment was going to be. So I always took that into consideration, right? I'm just like, well, I'm going to be grounded for 2 weeks, but you know what? Yeah. I'm okay with that. Never say the punishment was worth the crime. Moss, do you come from that old school philosophy? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Really? Hey, look here, buddy. I got right away. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, and if you got caught, you weren't trying hard enough. Never say the punishment's worth the crime. Well, Moss, when you're 15 and you're hanging out with a hottie, in the 80s, and you're just like, man, I'm gonna come home an hour late from this date, but this was worth it. All right, where are we going? There's where we're going. I just know if you tell them the punishment was worth it, what you did wrong, then make sure you find some way to change your mind of that. There may be some truth to that, Moss. There may be. All right. All right. This silly thing is not giving me... not giving me any. This is driving me nuts. How many? Hang on a second. I have to figure out how I know how many people are here, because this ain't telling me jack. Right? That's just not telling me anything. There we go. All right, I can look that way. That says 5. I don't know if it updates all the time, but that's better than nothing. Hot summer nights in the 80s. Oh yeah, man. Well, in the 90s too, right? Wasn't there that song by Van Halen? Hot summer nights with my radio. Or some people will say back in the days of Van Hagar. All right, we're going to clear these 2 contracts. We're going to see how much money we got, and we're going to see if we can find us a piece of land. We need land, yo. They say land is how you make money in this game. So we're going to take a look at that. Anybody coming? Anybody coming? Don't hit me. Oh, good Lord. The turning radius on this thing is a little bad. do 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 do. So what's everybody doing tonight? Are we playing games? We're just hanging out? Let me know what's going on in your life. What do we want to talk about today, right? We don't have to worry about commercials. We don't have to worry about rating. It's just you and me. It's us, right? What do we want to talk about tonight? Is it the weekend yet? You got a friend coming in from Louisiana and you're going to a concert with him. Oh, what concert are you going to see, Moss? And is your friend a Cajun? Oh, good Lord, we're gonna have to get some fuel. We're down to a quarter of a tank. I mean, this thing probably only holds like 3 gallons. That might be what, 6 liters? Oh, hang on a second. Text back in.
What do you want to say?
Yo, I'm live. You gonna show up this time?
Okay, sending.
He's told me the last 3 times I live streamed on YouTube, let me know when you're live, I'll come show up. And he's yet to show up. The only group you know is Camelot. But you only get to see him once a year, so you're not gonna turn him down? Nah, man. Have a good time. What kind of music is Camelot? I could see that being... that sounds like metal, right? That sounds like some sort of metal. Grew up near you in Louisiana, take care of his mother. Just dropped a couple of trees today, real life forestry. And I hear there's good money in that, Benji. $31. Man, the price of gas is getting insane. Here in Atlanta, it's like $3.50 a gallon. Man, I know I shouldn't say this, but good Lord, I can't wait for this election to be over. I'm already had it up to here with political ads, and it's only going to get worse in Atlanta because we're one of the battleground states, and oh geez, that's all we hear. Symphonic power metal band. Okay. By the name, it sounded, that sounds perfect, man. That sounds like it will be a blast. All right, I need to get a washing station here. We'll get it figured out here in a little bit. All right, let's go grab the harvester and we'll drag her back. We'll get paid for the contracts. After we get the harvester back to the yard, we'll take a look at the land options that we have, and we'll take a loan out. You don't think Sweet Gum will bring much? Ah. We ran in between the rows, it's okay. All right, pipe that in. Fold that up. Whoop. Fold that up. And back to the yard we go. How big was the tree? How many feet are we talking? There he is. What's up, Bacon? How are we doing today, sir? Are you all Albioned out? Are you still getting the grind on? Glad you could make it. Last time you went to Judas Priest with them? I've seen Judas Priest in concert a few times, way back in the day. All right, here's our turn. And how many goats we up to now, Bacon? Last time I talked, you said you had 5. You're waiting for me to join you. You're waiting for me to join you in my tier 1 gear. They put on a great show. Yeah, Judas Priest puts on an amazing show. All right, let's get paid for our contracts. First things first, right? Yep. Okay. Let's look at the price of land. Well, hang on a second. We're in September. So, we can plant wheat, barley, and canola. We have, or should we do grass? Should we look into grass, or should we we can go into grain crops and get straw. All right. You went to a cancer concert? Yeah, but you're not in tier, what are you in, tier 5 now? All right, farmland. Let's see what we can find on the map. There's 15, 57, 20s, way too expensive, way too expensive. That's 28, 29, 25, 48, 15.8. I'm thinking about this piece of land right here. 15.8. I know who that is. Oh, hey Cassie, how you doing? Hey Eric, how we doing today, guys? Hey guys, don't forget to tickle the little thumbs up buttons and leave the little emojis. They help with interaction. How? I'm not exactly sure. I'm new to this YouTube thing, but it in my little thing it says, you know, it says it helps. All right, where am I looking for? Doing good. Hey, how many goats we up to? All right, hang on a second. I'm lost. No. Hang on a second. That's 21. And that's 15. Hang on a second. It's all right. What's planted here? Cotton. All right. If we buy this field, we'll have to do something with it. What's in here? Potatoes. Can I get taters out of the ground? Oh, good Lord. Hang on a second. All right, hang on. Who thinks this is a good idea to buy a field that has potatoes in it already? Hang on a second. When do potatoes harvest? 6 babies now? Hey. All right, when's harvest season for potatoes? Ooh, harvest season is just around the corner. Wait, we are in harvest season. if we buy this, we could, we could, yeah, right? Hang on a second. Is that how it works? Yeah, it's ready. All right, hang on a second. How bad of a decision is this? Do I have a potato harvester? I don't think so. All right, hang on a second. Let me go this way. I may have a potato harvester that we can use. Potato technology. 68, 72, 150. No. Should we go shopping? All right, we're gonna go shopping. Hang on a second. Yo, save the game. Let's see if I can find me a potato harvester. This may be a bad decision. All right, who thinks it's this bad decision to try to harvest potatoes with this equipment? All right, here's your chance to tell me don't do it, or yeah, go for it. Right? Knock yourself out. Potato technology, yo, where are you? Come on now. I wish this was in alphabetical order. Oh geez. Slurry tanks, subsoilers, spaders, rollers, mulchers, sugarcane, potato technology. All right, hang on a second. I got two musics in my head at the same time. This is driving me nuts. Oh, well. Hey, it's 15 horsepower. How can this be bad? Oh, we'll install that. And we'll look at what other options we have. Oh, I've used this before. It's a 2-row digger potato for small and medium farm. Well, yeah, that sounds like us. Those are cedars. Oh, I've used that before. That was painful. The rest of these are cedars. All right, that's downloaded. Let's wait on this to download. This may be one of the worst decisions I've made in a long time, but you know what? I'm committed. Either that or I need to be committed. All right, I'm not sure which it is. All right, yeah. Come here. All right. There's one. There's two. Hit the button. Hit this button. All right, there we go. Let it load up. And why doesn't that update live? It's whatever. How many babies do you think you'll get, Scarlett? All right, let's look at the shop. Potato technology. Nope, not that potato technology. This potato technology. All right. Oh, this does all the root crops. Oh, it's only 3 miles an hour. This one does 4 miles an hour. But it's like 1.6 and this is 0.7. Do I need a topper for this? You know what? I might as well. right? Oh, good Lord. It's ugly as sin. 20 to 25 total. All right, hang on a second. Set this. I don't know what that does. Oh man, they're all muted colors too. Hang on a second. We might be able to get something cool look out of this. Nope. Maybe. Why can't I get that cool yellow kind of color looking? Oh, that's all right. PTO covers. That's the right one for me. All right, let's buy that. All right. How much is this piece of land? I may regret this, chat, but I'm gonna do it. All right, 15,980. All right, let's go to the bank. Let's borrow. That. Let's go into here. Farmland, hit that. Buy. Yes. All right. Let's take our new tractor out. And where is the new one? There she is. We got this brand new lands. It takes a minute to go. There we go. Excuse me. All right, we gotta wait on the smoke. There it is. Oh. All right. There we go. We're off and running. It's a speed. Oh, good Lord. No, don't hit me. You wanted to. Now, the one thing about this thing is, like, it takes a while for first gear to get going, but then once she's up and running, she's going. But, you know, it's like the first 5 feet are just like, no, and then it goes. It is a nice little model, though. I like this thing. One of my Dutch friends told me about sent this to me. This is before I knew what LS modding was. So they got some pretty cool stuff over there. And I believe this has got a 3-point hitch on the back. Yes, it does. All right, let's go see how bad of a decision this was. All right, chat, is anybody surprised I'm using this? Right? Let's be honest about it, right? Nobody here should be surprised, but if you are, let me know. Now, the only thing I don't know is I may have to turn off the crop destruction because of it may. I don't have an option of putting thin tire crap safe tires on here. You would be surprised if I wasn't using it. I mean, that is true, Moss. I mean, on this map, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. There, on this map, there's almost no such thing as too small. Almost. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah. Nope. All right, we're gonna have to change this. Crop destruction. Where are you? Nope. Crop destruction's over here. Benji's like, I'm gonna enjoy this. All right. I'm gonna get my tooltip out. Oh, this is one of those unload here deals. All right, Control I. Oh, do I need to turn it on too? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's... You know what this means? I got to use a bucket to scoop this stuff up. Excuse me. This is a harvester. This is how they did it back in the old days. See? It's This is what they did before there was, you know, newfangled technologies. It's not too terribly bad. And I have a plan of getting it up off the ground. So it will do 2 rows at a time. That's not bad. Because I mean, like, think about it. The rooster only does like 2 rows at a time, or 3 rows. So if I come back around, right? If I double up on it, it should make a windrow, right? That's what I'm thinking. All right, I don't need that. We figured out how to work it. Yeah, look at that. We got a nice windrow going now. And you're like, but Jab, you got to pick up off the ground. I got a plan for that. I've already thought this out. We've got a plan. I've got that old Massey Ferguson skip steer over on the farm. Man, this came out better than I thought it would be. Potatoes on the ground and pick them up and put them in bushel crates. Well, I imagine that's how it was done back in the old days. I actually have, Benji, in 19, I had a mod that it had like a guys standing, you pulled it by tractor and there was guys standing on the back of it sorting the potatoes out. Oh, this will work just fine. It's like butter. I was a little concerned about the 3 miles per hour being too slow, but in this size of the field, you really don't notice it. So Bacon and Scarlet, what weapons of choice did you guys go with in Albion? Let me guess. Bacon went curse staff. And Cassie, did you go daggers? That curse staff and daggers are my guess. Oh no, she might have went fire staff. Daggers for you, axe for her? She went great axe? Or she went single-handed? Excuse me. Back in the 60s and 70s? Back in the 60s and 70s, like in Archie Bunker's place? Back in the day when where women were women and men were men? Man, could you imagine Archie Bunker being on television today? Oh, man. You want to talk about protests? They would shut CBS down. Two-handed realm breaker? Hey, surfing, it's going well. How are you doing today, sir? Nothing back then could be on today. Hey, let's see if I remember correct. Surfing, is it Mahalo? Is that the correct greeting? Mahalo. And isn't a realm breaker, isn't that an artifact? Is that the artifact axe? Excuse me. You're hanging in there? Good to hear that, sir. I don't know if you saw it or not, surfing, but I dropped a video today on my thoughts on the DLC. You might find it interesting. It's not very long. I think it's only like 11 minutes. Mahalo is thank you, and aloha is hello, goodbye, and a bunch of other things. It's the AOA, yeah. All right. I was pretty sure it was I know which one you're talking about. Do, 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 do. You saw that I dropped it, you hadn't had a chance to watch it? No big deal. When you get a chance. Huh? Hang on a second. What? Why are you... Hang on a second. My wife's like, can you come here, please? And I'm like, I can if it's an emergency. I don't think she knows I'm live on the tube of you. No! I may have to take a short, I may have to take an impromptu break. Been dealing with a lot of health insurance stuff. Oh. Oh, all right. It can wait. It can wait. Good. I don't think she knew I was live on YouTube. She's like, come here. I'm like, I'm a little busy right now. Yeah, dealing with health insurance is a pain, right? Or any insurance company, right? They're good about taking your money, but they don't want to pay the benefits out, right? They you know, they're like, no, right? You need like a note from 5 doctors, you know, you know, the sun's got to be tilting in the right direction. It's got to be leap year and everything else before they want to pay out. But man, if you're behind in your payments, they're quick to want to cancel your, they're like, no, we're going to cancel your insurance. It's like, come on now. Can't have it both ways. I mean, I guess they could. All right, Bacon, Scarlet, what tier are you guys in? Well, if you're in Relics, you have to be at least 4, right? Probably 5. You rocking like 4-2? All right, I got a couple places in the field I missed, but we'll pick it up on the other side. 7? About to be 8? 5-4? How do you get 5-4 already? In a day? That's nuts. All right, hang on a second. All right, well, let's go get the skip steer. We'll hop the fence. Excuse us, don't mind us. Here we go. I need a bucket. Hang on a second. All right. How much is a bucket gonna run me? Combinations. Wait. That's 1,000. That's 1,200 liters. That's 2,000 liters. Hang on a second. We're gonna need a trailer too. I don't know what 2.8. No, that's not gonna work. Man, that's expensive. Oh, we're gonna have to go trailer shopping. It looks like we're going trailer shopping, chat. I'm not seeing any options that are looking good right now, so all right, let's do this. Come here, save the game again. Once, twice, because we're old school. All right, we'll come over here. Yep, put you on hold for a minute. Come back over here. Yes, we do want to quit. We got to go shopping. Downloadable. Oh, come on now. Oh, really? You're gonna be that? There we go. All right, trailers. Where are trailers? All right. Any suggestions on old trailers, guys? Or is it gonna be one of those things we'll just see it when we'll know it when we see it? Excuse me. Ooh, these might work. We'll install those. We'll install that. The old wooden trailer. It's only got 1,400 capacity. I need something a little bit more than that. How much do you hold? 18,000? A wooden trailer? That one doesn't hold enough. How much does it hold? It holds 14,000. Excuse me. Only 14,000 liters. That's a lot of trips back and forth. This one may work. A self-made wooden trailer, only 1,400. It's cool looking. Hey, Surfing, where's the rest of the Hawaiian group? And what's your breakfast? All right. Let's see if everything's done downloading. Nope. Nope. Back. Career. Come into here. 1, 2. I think there was 4. 3, 4. Is that everything? It may be. We'll double check. Well, that's why that wasn't in there. Yeah, I have quite a few mods in here. All right, yeah. It's almost dinner time. Yeah, Beretta and Viola. What are you talking about dinner time? It's only like well, I guess it's what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon for you? I guess it's close to dinner. I did ask Benji. All right. All right, now we can get, well, hang on, so let's get the music going again. All right, come over here, go into trailers. Oh, we got some good options now. I'm kind of digging this one. Yeah, you carry everything. That's 14,000. It has a pin hitch on it. Oh, we're gonna have to take another loan out. All right, fine, we'll take a loan out. Borrow. All right, that should take care of what we need. Trailers. Where is that? Standard. Wait, that's 18. Oh, we can make it into a bale trailer too. Ooh, we could put twins on it for an extra 400. We'll buy that. And then let's go into here. Go into here. Go into combinations. And I forgot that he had his own stuff. 1,200 or 2,000. I'm okay with this one. All right, where is? Oh, they're not from Hawaii. They're just online friends. Ah, there's Beretta. Northern Ireland. And your better half is Viola. Okay. Hey, check this out, right? We got a beacon. Safety first. All right, let's cab in. Now, you know the best thing about this? You guys did notice, right? The trailer I got was a pin trailer, right? Guess what I got on the back of here? A pin hitch. So I should be able to pull the trailer with this Bobcat thing, right? Yeah, Beretta, they chat convinced me it was a good idea to harvest potatoes the hard way. They said, "Oh, you'll have a good time. You'll make a ton of money." How hard can it be? Well, we got them out of the ground. Now we just have to get them off the ground. I I am digging this soundtrack. It has nice chill vibes about it. Do 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 do. Okay, I wonder. Well, oh yeah, we can get it into the trailer. Not a problem. It will be fine. See? Look at that. It's like the little engine that could. I mean, so what if the trailer is like 3 times bigger than the I mean, just because I can put how many can I think I could put 3 inside that trailer. It will be fine. Oh wait, there we get our flashers on too. All right, we're gonna have to take this. We're gonna have to take this turn wide. Oh, all right. Don't get it hung on the fence, Jab. Right? That would be bad news to get it hung on the fence. All right. All right. There's nothing on the field. It's fine. I mean, here we'll just put it right here. All right. How bad is this gonna be? Oh, well, it may help if I get the bucket all the way down, right? There we go. Hey Beretta, is this how they do the potatoes in Ireland? I'm sorry, Northern Ireland. Maybe in Southern Ireland they do it this way. Oh, this is 100% perfectly fine. This is, oh yeah, this is, well, all right, hang on. Yep, all right, get off the ground, it's fine. You have done it like this? With the spinner digger? Is that kind of what a spinner digger looks like? This is what we got. I don't know if that's what they're called. So surfing, what are we fighting with the insurance about? Is it for like to get medical procedures and stuff like that? I was fortunate. I got to speak with a friend of mine that I hadn't spoke with in a bit, that is going through some trials and tribulations with his medical stuff. Oh, medications. Ah, yeah. So like I had to take my wife down today to she had to get an SI injection. So I think twice a year she gets SI injections, and the other twice a year she gets SI injections. The other 2 times a year I think she gets where they go in and they burn the nerve endings or something like that. It may be more than that. She just tells me when I gotta take her to the doctor and wait and then bring her home. But then gather them by hand in baskets, 50-pound bags, put the bags on a trailer, and then empty bags. Oh, good Lord. So here in the States, we have what we call guys that grow up on the farms out in the Midwest, and they say, you know, they're corn fed because, you know, they end up being big burly guys from lifting stuff on the farm all the time. This is not too terribly bad. You know, if I had a potato, I wonder, is there still the, so you remember in 19 we had that potato sorter where you put potatoes in and you get premium potatoes out, and then you could wash them through the wash plant and make more, you know, and make more money out of it. I'm gonna have to go into the factories and see if there's any cool factories that we might be able to kind of get going here. All right, guys, I need an honest opinion. What do you guys think about the music? Do you think it's too low beat? Need something a little bit more upbeat? Right? You know, you're here, I'm here. Right? Everybody gets a say. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Right? Let me know. I can't play the music that I want to play, but I want to try to find something that is at least pleasant to listen to. Excuse me. Oh, back it up. To relax at night while watching the stream. All right. Well, there's one opinion. Good copyright music, is that a thing? Yeah, I think it is a thing. I think if it has a good feel to it, and you enjoy it, yeah. right? I'm trying to find something that's enjoyable and not toleratable. Does that make sense? Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like something I would put in my car by choice, right? But in the situation, I think it's good. Now, in the grand scheme of things, I just wish I could just pay a licenses fee, right? I wish I could pay a licenses fee and, oh, we've got taters I've missed everywhere. Where I could pay a license fee and then get a list of, you know, music that I could play that I could go, yeah, this is cool, but that doesn't exist. Maybe sometime in my lifetime that'll change. But, you know, we have to play by the rules that we have. All right, how many liters do you think will we fill this trailer up? I'm not even sure how many liters this trailer holds. I wasn't paying attention when I bought it. I was just like, it looks big enough. Whoa. Yo, no. There we go. All right, do I have anybody here that's like an expert on, I do have a question about YouTube that I can't find the answer to. And it's a little confuddling for me, right? So the question is this. Like when I live stream, I get a report of how many people watched and all that other stuff and watched hours and stuff like that. But then when it changes to a VOD, it doesn't combine the two numbers, right? And that throws me off. It gives it a different set of numbers, but then I don't know what it does with the old set of numbers. Or does live streaming not count towards your total of hours watched? I think it does. I don't know. It's a new world for me. Oh yeah. Man, I hope we have a tractor that's powerful enough to pull this thing. Bad decisions might have happened. Oh, good Lord. I think I have 45 horsepower, maybe? I don't know, we'll figure it out. Well, hang on a second. How far do we have to? It's potatoes. How far do we have to go to sell potatoes? Show press. What month are we in? Yeah, what month are we in? We're in September. So So we're right here. We can get up to 376. We may have to sell them now. I don't like being in debt. Oh, it looks like we're going to get more than a man, this field looks like it's going to give us more than a trailer load. I was thinking about getting bees. Honey's always a good way of making money. What do you guys think? Do you think bees is a good investment? I also want to get chickens. We don't need a beacon in the field. Well, that's close to being full. That is very close to being full. The good news is the stores, I think the store is just right down the street from us. There we go. No, it's still taking it. I am surprised. I shouldn't be. I thought about bringing the vending machines over here on this map, but I'm not going to do it because those vending machines and those sales spots on that on the farm production pack they're broken, right? The prices that you get on them are just way off. All right, let's check here. What's the horsepower on this bad boy? Ooh, that's 108. Well, if you're 108, I think that's our best bet. 25, 50, 20, 37. Well, you win. Excuse me. All right, we are going to where? Supermarket. Tag it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's just right there. Oh yeah, not a problem. She pulls it like a champ. Well, here's the other thing, surfing. It don't necessarily have to be you can get older music. I think it's what, 70, 73 or 75 years. So, I mean, what decade does that put us in? (2024) minus 73.
It's 1,951.
Yeah, that puts us in 1951. So anything before 1950, You could play because it should fall under, you know, Universal. I mean, 50s is what? Is that the heyday of Motown, beginning of Motown and doo-wop music? Excuse me. Is it? Oh, I'll take the other one. Yeah, I mean, think about it. A. Barry J is gonna have it made in another decade or so. Half the music, you know, once it gets to the 60s, that's half his music collection that he plays online. I can hear him now, Jab. It's not quite that old. Actually, most of his stuff is 70s. I am pleasantly surprised, chat. This is working out way better than I thought it would. You know that old saying, it's better to be lucky than good sometimes. All right, I got a question for you guys. If I wanted to, right? I could make a if I can't find a washer, a washer factory, I can make my own washer factory. Man, could you imagine? Would it be cool if I built a mod that was like a building that we had to pick water and I just made my own washed potatoes and washed carrots and root crops like that, and just tell DMI to suck it because they did a poor job and I could do a better job than they did. I did it in 19. I took the potato washer and made it into a carrot washer, and we even had premium carrots come out of our sorter. People were like, "Jab, you're nuts," and I'm like, "It can be done. Why not do it?" So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? Besides playing Albion and taking care of goats. As long as your finished product will allow you to put both water. Well, they did hot fix that today, so the washer plant does work. However, you can't tip it to ground. But I don't think they ever intended their product to be tipped to ground. You're flying to Cali this weekend? How long are you gonna be in Cali for? I'm going back to Cali. Hey, Diamondback. I'm getting there. Tired, weak. My voice is shot, right? But other than that, occasionally I gotta hawk up a loogie and a giant snot ball, but we're getting there. I want to come hang out with you guys. Oh, you're only staying till Friday? Dude, how many air miles do you have? I bet you got enough freaking flyer miles to fly out to FarmCon. Well, hang on a second. Does Hawaiian Airlines fly to Germany? That might be the problem. I heard it was hot fix, but you just got to poke them in a productivity a game with Giants. Oh, no. Like... Well, here's the thing, Walter. Moss. Here's the thing, right? I'm used to having early access and there being problems and it will be fixed in the future. That's not minor things, right? Major things is a different story. There was just too many things in that pack. That's the problem, right? If it was just a couple of things, but it wasn't a couple of things. It was just like everything across the board. That was the part that was frustrating. It wasn't, like the funny thing is, hey, let's look at the sheds. And someone said, yeah, let's look at the sheds. They can't mess those up. I was wrong. Everything I looked at, we found something wrong with. Even like the stuff that I enjoyed about it. So like the lay sphere thing that makes the fertilizer out of air and sulfuric acid. I think that's a cool thing, but the tooltip says it's only supposed to be used with cow sheds. How it works with chicken barns is beyond me, but it made me happy that it did work with chicken barns. You're exhausted the last 3 days? Yeah. Whoa. That wasn't bad, chat. We got it knocked out. All right. If we want to replant potatoes, when is planting season? Oh, we have to wait till March. Ooh. So see, this is the one thing I don't like. You can't double crop, right? Like, there's no winter wheat. I could put grass in here. I could put grass in here and harvest grass before it's time to plant potatoes again. That may not be a bad idea. All right, let's get her home. You know what? I'm gonna. They can store in here, right? Yeah, they'll be fine in here. We don't have to sell this batch right now. We can wait. All right, let's get around this corner. And then we gotta get around. One wide turd deserves another. Yep, swing it wide. Beep, beep, beep. She's a thick girl coming through. Ah, yeah. Here. We'll just... Here, we'll park you right there for right now. Now let's go get the lands. I think that's what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant grass in both these fields. What are we setting on time-wise? Contracts. Yo. One cultivating contract and... Oh, we got a couple of plowing contracts. How big is field 4? No, field 4. Hey, we can knock 4 out. Alright. No whammies. No whammies, no whammies. Get around the corner. And sometimes she doesn't want to switch gears. There she goes. Sometimes she just doesn't want to switch gears. All right, let's back her up. We've got the plow already on the McCormick. So we'll give the McCormick a run for our money. All right, we gotta head down to field 4, which is this way. No. Hey, Bacon, when do you go back to work? Are you still off for a couple more weeks, or are they gonna let you do light duty? Do. And surfing, what's the big shindig in California? What's the occasion for travel? That plow looks like it came over in the Mayflower. I mean, possibly. Hey, Eric, we don't question things, right? If it works, it works. It fit on the tractor and it gets the job done. I do like, this is one of my favorite plows in the game right now. This in 19 there was the Ferguson pack. Oh, that plow was amazing. That plow was OP. right? I'll just say it right now. That plow was OP. Nephew's high school play plus visiting family. Ah, cool, man. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday, my youngest will be graduating college. He's going to be walking at the music thing. He did accept his offer from Northwestern, so that's where he's going to be doing his master's work. Which is there's something to be said, right? I don't know how many parents I've got out there right now, but there's something to be said for when your youngest graduates college. You basically are like, okay, I did what I was supposed to do with my kids, right? And I'm happy about that, and now I can just enjoy life. There's a fulfillment that goes with that. I don't know how to explain that. Graduates high school at the end of May. Ah. It's like, okay, all my children have, graduated. They all graduated high schools. The ones that went to college have graduated. The ones that didn't go to college, well, they didn't want to, right? That was their choice. But they're all, productive members of society, and yeah, they're just. It's the equivalent of saying I won. All five of them are done. Now I do have one that's living with us right now, but they're getting back on their feet, and hopefully by the end of the year they'll be on their own too. Then it'll just be me, Dev, and my father-in-law. And the 15 cats. And yes, you heard me right. 15. My wife has a cat problem. I may have more cats than Cassie has goats. Now, granted, some of them we've rescued. There's a rule in my house. Once the cat gets a name, that's it. It's over. Right? I don't even ask, right? I don't want to know. All I know is that we get. I feel sorry for the UPS guy when the Chewy shipment comes in, right? He's never happy because it's like, I don't know. I think we get like somewhere between 15 to 20 large boxes from Chewy every month, in between cat litter and food. Yeah, they're never happy about that. I don't even ask what the food and the litter bill is. I'm just like, well, as long as I still have internet and I got caffeine, we're good. For me, it's just simple things in life that keep me going. Like, I know a certain somebody out there that's lurking that it's internet and mellow yellow. The only problem with drinking mellow yellow is on April Fool's Day. You have to be very careful because your wife may put food coloring in vinegar water. Not that I'm saying that I've seen it happen live on Twitch or not or anything, but yeah, I've seen it live on Twitch. Yeah, exactly. My two go-tos is the cracker packs, right? Coffee and the cracker packs. Somehow last summer you ended up with a cat showed up in the garden and gave her food and water. Now she goes in and out of the house as she wants. I love yellow until it gave you issues. What kind of issues did it give you, Diamondback? Meow. I have a yellow tabby and a brindle. No vinegar. It wasn't vinegar, then what was it? It wasn't mellow yellow. Oh, it was vinegar with yellow food dye? So I think, excuse me, I think Thursday we'll get grass planted in our 2 new fields, and then we will. Oh, we could get silage, maybe. Excuse me. Which turned out to be a blessing. February 1st, put your 18-and-a-half-year-old dog down. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was lemon juice. Yeah, it's sad when you when you have a pet that long, they're not a pet, they're part of the family, right? And you know, grieving with that loss is the equivalent of losing a human being. And it can be devastating to you. It was giving you stomach aches and heartburn. Oh, you used to drink two liters. Diamondback, that is that's way beyond the. That's way beyond the daily recommended allowance. Excuse me. I can see how it would be causing you issues. All right, we just got a couple more passes. This kind of has a little jazzy funk to it. Do I have anybody out there that plays Grounded? All right, surfing. We want to see pictures, man. We want to see pictures with your big smiling face and make sure you get that graduation lei, right? Do, 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 do. Looks like a back and forth and we'll be done. Do, 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 do. I tell you what some of this music reminds me of is back in the 80s, my father had a reel-to-reel high fidelity stereo system, and this kind of reminds me of some of the music that you would have heard in the late 70s, kind of, the music that wasn't disco. I think they called it lounge music. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. All right, let's see if we can make it back to the yard. Oh, let's get paid. Yo, we want to be paid for our hard work. All right, here. We don't like interest. We can repay one, repay two. All right, we got 20 grand left. We got to repay. It'll be fine. All right, come over here, and then we got to take a left, and then we'll be in our yard. Time to take some more cough medicine. Not here. Here. This is the here I want. All right, we're gonna park it right here for right now. All right, guys, I want to say thank you for everybody coming. Oh, wait, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Hey, guys, I want to say thank you for everybody who's come out and hung out with me today. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the conversations. Man, if I don't see y'all again in between now and this weekend, have a fantastic weekend. We will be back on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And we'll try to start on time this time. Tomorrow I will be on Twitch. If you want to come hang out with me on Twitch, we'll be on Twitch with my regular music. Hey, if you can, bring a friend next time. All right, as always, if there's anything that you guys want to see in the future, leave me a message in Discord, right? And I'll try to do the best I can to try to make your wishes come true. All right, as always, happy farming and have a good one.